Richard Ayoade has written a book. Yes. Wow.
Thank you.
Loving the books.
Wow. And if you all look under your seat, there's nothing there.
Now, it's called Ayoade on Top. And
yes.
Before we talk about it, I'm going to say, because it's true, it is a really funny book. I say that because it may not be initially apparent when you start talking about what it's about.
Yes. Thank you for preempting my poor salesmanship. Because I tend to put people off anything that's to do with me. So, yeah, well, you're very kind to say that.
It is very funny, but now you need to tell people what it's about.
OK, and let me do some damage now. So, to say it is about a Gwyneth Paltrow film called View from the Top, in which she plays a stewardess.
This is the poster.
This is the poster.
Have you all seen that film?
Have you seen this film?
Is it true?
I saw it. No, it's a real film. I saw it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a real film.
I haven't seen it.
Well, buckle up.
Do I need to see it?
Literally.
to read it?
Literally. You do not need to... If you've seen any film, you have seen this film.
Oh, okay.
It is very similar to all films. Gwyneth Paltrow plays a blue-collar worker. I don't know what research she did. Maybe she went into Whole Foods once. And she dreams of becoming an air stewardess. She becomes one. That's the film. But here's the dilemma. Can she be an air stewardess and maintain a loving relationship with Mark Ruffalo?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. The demands of being an air stewardess are too onerous.
Mark Ruffalo?
She's got to hand out salty nuts. There are little blowy things she's got to demonstrate. It's a nightmare. So they break up for a while. What should she do? You're literally the opposite of on the edge of your seat.
I'm sorry.
You're so far. You're like this. You're stop telling me the story. Stop it. She manages to reconcile with Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
Happy ending?
Despite the salty nuts.
No. The salty nuts are an attraction. And then at the end, it is a huge gun battle.
What?
No, it's not. She bends down and kisses him.
But this is essentially a sort of academic reading of it, as if it's a classic.
Yes, I saw this film with my wife. That's not a joke. Someone chose to marry me. That is possible, that someone would choose that. I saw this film with my wife, and I was so haunted by this film that it's taken me 3 years to exercise that from my system. And I've gone through the book in forensic detail, explaining why it's so important, and I've interwoven it with things from my life. It really is so important to give this film the respect it deserves. Because people haven't seen it, people aren't discussing it. Can you believe this is the first book about this film? The first one.
It's an atrocity.
People aren't taking it seriously, Graham.
It's a whole book.
And we need to have a conversation about this film.
But also, as you say, you do weave in other things. There's a beautiful evocation of your childhood Christmases in Ipswich.
Yes, and they celebrate Christmas in Ipswich to this day. They still do. My mother liked the house very clean for Christmas. We would have to clean everything before presents were given out, which was on Christmas Eve. My mother was Norwegian. But it really was a ruse just to really amp up the housework. And she baked a lot of biscuits, Christmas biscuits, which I found out aren't a thing. No, she just
When you say biscuits, do you mean biscuits or,
I needed
or do you mean
energy.
cookies?
Cookies.
No.
Cookies.
Cookies.
Okay.
You're on my turf now, Chadwick.
I'm just...
It's biscuits.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand what you mean. Because we put out biscuits for Santa Claus.
OK.
Okay, yeah. Well, we call them cookies, though.
I needed the biscuits to have the energy to clean the house.
Can I just ask, what does Gwyneth know about it?
Does Gwyneth know about this?
Yeah.
She's not emailed me as yet. But I don't know. She may be, you know, in the middle of a cleanse. We don't know.
Very good.